Hey horror fans, welcome to the weekly writing challenge here on Carl Otto's Dark Anthology. Every week I'll take a story prompt, either from the comments or, if none are posted, from my AI, and I'll write a brand new short, under 500-word horror story based on it. The twist? I only give myself 2 hours total to write, edit and produce the video. I'm allowed one AI edit assist to tighten things up, because dyslexia. Why do this? Well, I want to bring you more content without sacrificing the quality of my main weekly stories. And honestly, it's a hell of a creative workout. So if you've got a creepy idea, a weird image, or a line that begs to be a story, drop it in the comments. You just might see it turned into next week's tale. Here is this week's prompt, followed by the rest of the story from me. The old radio suddenly crackled to life, playing a song that hadn't aired in decades. As the haunting melody filled the room, the lights flickered, and a whisper brushed cold against her ear. "You're not supposed to be here." Startled, I spun around frantically, seeing nothing but a faint wisp of dust drifting lazily through stale air. The radio crackled again, filling my nostrils with the sharp sting of burning ozone. Its tarnished chrome body glowed a sickly yellow, as though it belonged forgotten on a greasy spoon's counter rather than tucked away here, in shadows and silence. I stepped toward it cautiously, strangely comforted by the warmth radiating from inside, beckoning me closer like an old friend. Just as my fingers brushed the cool metal, a whisper sliced the air beside my ear, soft yet sharp as a blade. "That's mine. Don't touch it." I spun again, nothing. Only flakes of dust spiraling gently through dim shafts of light. The air felt heavier now, like the room itself was holding its breath. Static surged from the radio, drowning the ghostly melody beneath waves of crackling distortion. The tune was familiar, half forgotten, like something from a childhood dream you weren't supposed to remember. I reached once more. This time the voice wasn't gentle or whispering. It roared, anger pulsing beneath every word. I said that was mine. "Hands off." A force slammed into my jaw like an invisible freight train, rattling my bones and sending a shockwave of agony ripping through my skull. I hit the ground hard, vision flickering in and out, stomach heaving. The room spun violently, my mind swimming through a fog of pain. Blinking rapidly to clear my vision, I stared in disbelief at the impossible creature perched defiantly upon my chest, barely 2 inches tall, wings shimmering delicately like those of a dragonfly. Yet its stare was fierce, proud, and burning with an intensity that would shame a lion. It wore something like a uniform, tattered and faded with tiny symbols I didn't recognize, etched in shimmering thread. Its hands, though small, were clenched into fists tight with fury. It leaned forward, voice now low and commanding. I said, "Hands off. Now leave." Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little dive into the dark. If you liked the story, hit that like button. And if you want more each week, make sure to subscribe. Got a creepy prompt of your own? Drop it in the comments. You might just see it in next week's story. Until then, take care, stay curious, and I'll see you in the shadows.